How a two-time Grand Slam champion's game-changing advice helped Coco Gauff defeat Venus Williams at Wimbledon. For most young tennis players, stepping onto the Wimbledon grass courts is a dream. For Coco Gauff, it became the stage for one of the most defining moments of her early career, defeating Venus Williams, a tennis legend and multiple Grand Slam champion, at just 15 years old. But what truly set this victory apart wasn't just raw talent. It was game-changing advice from a two-time Grand Slam champion that transformed Coco's mindset and strategy, propelling her into tennis stardom. This is a story of mentorship, preparation, and the moment a prodigy became a legend in the making. Seedling early promise. Coco Gauff's rise. Coco Gauff's journey began in Atlanta, Georgia, where she displayed an uncanny talent for tennis at an early age. Her rise was meteoric. By 11, she was already competing in national tournaments. At 13, she began training with elite coaches, honing her technique, agility, and court awareness. By 14, whispers of a teenage prodigy capable of taking on the sport's elite were circulating in tennis circles. But while talent opened doors, it was mentorship and strategic advice that helped Coco take her game to the next level. Talent can take you far, but guidance from someone who's been there is invaluable. Coco has said in interviews reflecting on her early career, light bulb the advice that changed everything. Before her historic match against Venus Williams at Wimbledon, Coco received a crucial piece of guidance from a two-time Grand Slam champion. Let's call her Mentor X for the confidentiality and respect of private coaching. The advice was deceptively simple, yet profoundly impactful. Focus on the moment. Stop thinking about Venus' legacy or the crowd. Treat the match as any other. Play your game. Stick to what you know works, your serve, your footwork, your baseline consistency. Mental resilience. Treat every point as a mini-battle, letting go of errors quickly. I remember her saying, "Coco, don't play Venus. Play Coco," Coco recalled. That changed everything in my mind. Suddenly, I felt free, focused, and confident. This advice didn't just influence tactics. It transformed Coco's mindset, allowing her to approach the match with poise rather than intimidation. Tennis, the Wimbledon stage. The 2019 Wimbledon first-round match against Venus Williams was monumental. Coco was only 15 years old, facing a player with 5 Wimbledon titles and decades of experience. Fans, media, and tennis legends were watching, predicting a difficult match for the teenager. The pressure was immense, with the world eager to see if she could even challenge a legend. Yet, armed with the mentor's advice, Coco approached the match with calm focus and strategic clarity. Collision match breakdown. Strategy in action. The match unfolded as a masterclass in mental strength and tactical execution. Aggressive baseline play. Coco leveraged her speed and precise ground strokes, keeping Venus on the move. Controlled serve. Rather than aiming for unforced winners, Coco prioritized consistency, landing high-percentage serves and gaining momentum early. Mental edge. Whenever she made an error, Coco reset immediately, a skill emphasized by her mentor. She refused to let small mistakes snowball into bigger ones. Reading the opponent. Coco used Venus' tendencies against her, anticipating shot placement and exploiting openings with sharp angles. By the final set, Coco's confidence and strategy eclipsed raw talent alone. The teenager not only matched Venus point for point, but took control in critical moments, leading to a stunning victory. Every time I hit a winning shot, I remembered the advice. Play my game, trust my preparation. Coco said, it was liberating and empowering. Glowing star, the power of mentorship. This victory illustrates the transformative impact of mentorship in sports. Experience transference. The two-time Grand Slam champion had already faced the pressures of major tournaments, providing insight only years of experience can teach. Mental conditioning. Beyond tactics, Coco learned to manage nerves, focus under pressure, and maintain mental resilience. Confidence building. Having an elite mentor affirm her capabilities gave Coco a psychological edge over an intimidating opponent. Mentorship is about more than advice. It's about belief, Coco said. Knowing someone I respected believed in me made me believe in myself. The guidance Coco received bridged the gap between talent and championship readiness, showcasing how mentorship accelerates growth in young athletes. Globe showing Europe-Africa global impact of the victory. Coco's victory over Venus at Wimbledon wasn't just a personal triumph. It sent shockwaves through the tennis world. The match highlighted the arrival of a new generation of talent capable of challenging established legends. Media coverage surged, placing Coco in the global spotlight overnight. Young athletes worldwide were inspired, seeing that age and experience can be overcome with preparation and belief. That match was more than a win, Coco reflected. It was proof that preparation, strategy, and guidance can unlock potential in ways raw talent alone cannot. Speech ballooned Coco's reflections on the lesson. Years later, Coco often cites this moment as a turning point in her career. Trust yourself. No matter how daunting the opponent, confidence in your preparation is crucial. Seek guidance. Even prodigies benefit from insights of those who've been through similar challenges. Mental resilience matters. Matches are won as much in the mind as on the court. That advice didn't just help me beat Venus. It helped shape the athlete and person I am today. Coco explains. It's a lesson she now shares with young players entering professional tennis, emphasizing the balance of talent, strategy, and mindset. Trophy legacy and continued dominance. Coco Gauff's victory at Wimbledon was a milestone, not an endpoint. It set the stage for subsequent Grand Slam successes and top rankings, sponsorships and collaborations, solidify her as a global sports icon, advocacy for young athletes, particularly in mentorship and mental health in sports. Her story reinforces a timeless principle. Mentorship transforms potential into achievement. Crystal ball the road ahead. Coco's career continues to be guided by the same principles learned from her mentor: strategic play and preparation, mental fortitude in high-pressure situations, respecting the craft while embracing individuality. Her ongoing journey proves that even elite athletes continue to learn, grow, and benefit from guidance. Checkered flag final reflection. Mentorship meets talent. The story of Coco Gauff defeating Venus Williams at Wimbledon is a masterclass in the synergy of talent, preparation, and mentorship. Raw talent opened the door. Mentorship provided the map. Mental focus and strategy carried her across the threshold. Beating Venus was incredible, but the lesson I learned from my mentor was even more valuable. Coco shares. This historic victory reminds athletes and fans alike that success is rarely achieved alone. It's the product of guidance, discipline, and belief. Coco Gauff's journey is proof that with the right advice, even the most daunting challenges can become defining triumphs. Her story continues to inspire a generation of young athletes, illustrating that preparation, strategy, and mentorship are game changers on the path to greatness. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.